we've got people who have committed to being responsible to us, to using us for support, to taking advantage of the fact that they're going to be involved and feel our presence, and we'll feel theirs. And I'd like to get a chance to talk with the three of them today for a few minutes and just ask a couple questions if that's possible. Where are you today?
So
Who's
we
coming out to
have,
see me?
so Dr. Graham, we have Farah, Eugenia, and Carrie today.
Hi.
Hi, nice to see you.
Hi.
Farah and
Can I
Gina.
ask the first question? And you guys can take turns answering this if you like, or I'll call names. You can talk out of turn if you like. First is what would you say was the predominant food that you ate this week?
Bananas.
Okay,
Apples.
apples and
Beets.
beets. You ate a lot of beets.
I like that.
Wow.
So it's my favorite now. Beet salad.
And my second question might take a little more answer, but did you have any special insights this week, or breakthroughs, or a success that you'd like to share with us?
I would say that my daughter, who pretty much eats anything and everything, wants to join me starting next week. And so
Wow,
I'm pretty
how wonderful.
excited. Yeah, she's 17.
Wonderful.
And
That's a major breakthrough.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing meal plans and things like that so that she can kind of join along.
Well, congratulations. That's a big one.
That's awesome.
Yep, just support her with a lot of love and be patient. She'll flourish. Get some before photos of her, because teens just make such profound physical change when they change their diet. It's amazing. So be sure to get those before photos. Anyone else? Insight?
I had a lot of challenges this week with my mindset, and so I was working on changing that, and I've been resisting the change, and so this week I made a lot of progress in my why, and just sort of moving forward, because I don't know where it came from, but I had a lot of struggles, and I've done this before, so I know how good I'm going to feel. I'm not sure why this time I was feeling a bit different. So I had to really work on that. So that was that in the last couple of days. I've come a bit forward with that. So that's been good with the help of our group, of course, because I was having some moments where I'm like, why am I doing this? And
you have to wonder. You have to wonder. If you didn't wonder, I mean, you wouldn't be thinking for yourself.
Yeah.
That's just fine. I still wonder. I still wonder, but then somebody asks me and I tell them why, and then I remember, and it reinforces itself again and again and again in my life. It'll keep coming back to you. Sometimes you almost have to lose the path in order to find the path.
Right.
It's just part of the process. And one more.
My
have
success.
Gina.
Yeah, hear me? My
Yes.
success this week was that I let in my mind, like I let myself to throw away the stuff that wasn't completely raw. Like I had in my pantry, like roasted carrot, and I also had raw sunflower seeds, but it says on the bottom this product was treated by heat, so I took those out and pass it. So that was my success, because like usually, like if I buy something, I need to eat it. So this time I just like, no, I don't have to eat it. I just put it in the garbage.
You can put it in the garbage. You could give it away if you feel so inclined. There's plenty of people who aren't as discerning as you are. and good for you for doing that. You can still get plenty of raw carob. Uh, there's two varieties of carob tree. There's what's called the Middle Eastern grown carob, which is the classic carob. Uh, but there is a carob and also named carob that grows in South America, and that carob is still being processed as a raw powder, whereas it's very difficult now to find the European or Middle Eastern carob actually totally raw. That's nowhere near as common these days. It used to be easy to get from Italy, and
Graham,
not so much now.
the one.
Okay. Yes, I have one last question, if I can, and that would be from each of you. If you could tell us if or how you felt our support this week, or how you leaned on it, or if you felt it, or if you didn't.
I could go first for that one. I think that if it wasn't for the support this week, I would have had made some choices, some very different choices, for sure. It was the support of the group that kept me focused and reminding me of that I'm doing things right, even if I'm not feeling the greatest, and giving me tips and tricks, and seeing everybody's pictures and what they're doing themselves is so helpful. So yeah, that it was a game changer for me this week, just because I started off the week having a bit of a rough go.
Great.
I've also felt very supported by the group. This past week has been pretty rough. The first week, the first week was okay, but then the second week has been pretty rough for me, having a lot of healing crises, as they're called by some, and it's been very difficult. But the people in the group in the chat have been very supportive, giving lots of information and just talking about their issues. So I know I'm not alone, and it just helps me feel like I'm not the only one who's having problems. Maybe not everyone is having the same type of problem I am, but it helps to kind of discuss them and, get the support and say, we're going to work this out. As soon as the toxins are removed, we'll all be feeling a lot better. It's not that easy right now, but it will get better. So it's been very helpful.
Thank you, Farah. And Gina?
This I had a struggle with nuts. I felt like I was overeating on nuts, and I didn't feel my best. And ladies in the group, they supported me, and they gave me advices on how to manage my fat intake, and it was very helpful.
Fantastic. And the only reason I asked that for two reasons. Obviously, to show the benefits that we're all getting, but also to remind everyone watching the show to be that supportive of everyone in your family, all your loved ones, everyone who's watching you as you go through your raw journey, that everybody else is going to need a lot of support too. If you want them, just because the light bulb went on in your head doesn't mean it necessarily went on in everybody else's head, and they can't instantly understand everything that you understand. So be patient with your loved ones, and be caring, and just support them in every way you can, and they will come around. They'll say, oh, I really want to join you. I can see it's working well. I would love to have some of that. And you're just saying to them, come on in, the water's fine. So bless all three of you, and we look forward to a fantastic year. Larissa, thank you so much for having me on board the show. It's a treat to be here with everyone. I'm going to leave
You, Dr.
the
Graham.
closing to you.
Before, let me ask one more question for the girls. What are you girls looking forward toward week 3? What do you think will be going on week number 3?
I think that we'll all continue to support each other. I mean, we do have a year, so I think we'll just continue to provide each other with the uplifting comments, the great pictures, and any challenges we can help work through with each other.
I'm hoping this week to start feeling a bit better now that we're heading into week 3. I'm thinking that like I'm starting to feel a bit better, and I'm hoping just to keep that going for the next couple of days.
And I hope that this week, upcoming week, I will manage my health and I will start feeling better, not overeating on nuts, so I can help other people and to be more supportive rather than putting all the attention to myself.
Okay, so with that in mind and hearing those 3 responses, my advice for week 3, eat more fruit. Enjoy, everybody.